filming that?
I was.
We went everywhere. Well, we got to have a wash.
Oh yeah, we've got to have a wash.
Right.
It's a blooming steep climb, isn't it?
It's not straight up though. So you go to report this station.
There's a wrench on the ground here. We've got a battery upgrade. The lady of the house is Sabine Wynne.
That was huge back then, wasn't it?
Waters rise.
I'm not drinking here.
And this is the actual room where she died.
You going down?
It's very dark.
You going down?
Go down if you want. Have you got your torch ready?
Well, we've had such a busy morning. We're both a bit pooped.
Yeah.
What have we done? We've been to the car wash, had the van washed with a jet wash. Then we went to the laundrette, Revolution laundrette, did the laundry, everything. And now we've just been and done a food shop. So we're all stocked up, ready for our 2 nights at Bridlington Caravan and Motorhome club site.
Where we will do precisely nothing.
Nothing, just going to relax. So hopefully we should be there in about 6 minutes.
New arrivals.
Arrivals. You have arrived.
Beat us to it.
Yeah. Good pictures available today.
So we've got chicken
Southern
pieces.
fried chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, let's
2
see
and
who
a
gets
half
the
each.
extra bit. Cut it in half, bunny. So it's been a nice lazy 2 days. Although we have been sorting out all the cupboards again and moved quite a bit of stuff.
We forgot to mention, whilst we were at Consort, we took advantage of a battery upgrade, as Consort are now offering a 230 amp hour Roma battery, so we couldn't resist that, as it also gives us the opportunity to monitor it via Bluetooth. Right, now we've got our shiny new battery, we can continue on.
Parking straight on, yeah.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, lucky with the weather on the days when we've been out and about. It's been lovely and sunny.
Yeah.
Nostell Priory is a Palladian house located in Nostell, West Yorkshire, England. The house dates back to 1733 and was built for the Wynne family on the site of a medieval priory. It's known for its stunning architecture, designed by James Payne, and its impressive collection of art and furniture, including works by Robert Adam and Thomas Chippendale. The lady of the house is Sabine Wynne, born in 1734, and she married Roland Wynne, who'd met her on his grand tour of Europe. The house was built to impress their friends, and any time they wanted something, all they had to do was ring for service. There's a very impressive staircase in this house. I like the way the stairs don't seem to have any form of support. Do you fancy sleeping in a bed like this? Are the drapes ornamental or to keep the heat in at night?
Another guest bedroom, so they decided that this room didn't get enough use, and as you can see we've got a very, very ornate ceiling, which tells you immediately this was never intended to be a bedroom, and that's why it's in a different style, because this style of bed was fashionable in the 1820s as opposed to the previous bed, which was fashionable in the 1760s.
If you're doing the grand tour of Europe, then you tend to come home with lots of lovely things. Question is though, can things make you happy? I wonder what sights these eyes have seen over the years. Sabine was the wife of Sir Roland Wynne, the 5th Baronet. She was a Swiss heiress. so I've no idea why he married her. After her husband's death in 1785, Sabine halted all work on the estate and isolated herself at the Priory. I was quite surprised that there was a sign warning that I might be offended looking at this piece of furniture. Sabine also sold the family's house in St James's Square, London. Sabine was known for her strong personality and her influence on the estate's operations. She often referred to Nostell Priory as her prison, suggesting that she felt confined or restricted in some way.
This is the back of the house, isn't it? I don't really like the way it disappears into the ground.
No,
I prefer to be able to see all of the property.
Yeah, well the main entrance at the front is on an upper level, isn't it?
Yeah,
On the first floor.
well, maybe that's why.
The grand entrance.
And you haven't got a very good view of the lake. You wouldn't have any view of the lake, would you, from the house?
From the house, no.
No.
I didn't notice it when we were inside.
Hello. Now you're on the video, look.
Your names?
Yeah.
Annette and Paul.
Annette and Paul.
Yes.
Do you want us to put you in the video?
Oh, you're very happy.
Why
yeah.
not, exactly.
No problem. Yeah.
Do you live around here then?
No, we live near York.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not that far.
Not
Not far at all, is it?
Nearer
No,
than
not
York.
at all.
10 miles east of York.
Yeah.
Now they obviously liked to challenge back then because that looks a precarious little bridge to navigate this lake. Now are the steps there to slow the flow or make as much noise as possible?
This is the Gothic Arch, and unfortunately it's lost in all the traffic noise. Come on, Chutney. Yeah, if there's mud you're going to find it.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to be a statue of? That doesn't look like a dog to me. Is it?
Or a lion.
Lion, I think.
Lion.
So this is the menagerie house, built in the 18th century and used as the gardener's home.
We spent quite some time at Nostell, so we were glad to see the van was still there when we got back.
How was your walk around Nostell?
Very nice.
Yeah. A bit tired now, aren't you?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to head off. We've got about a 4-mile drive. We're going to check out a little car park where we might be able to stay the night. So let's go.
Let's go. So, tonight we're doing a simple chicken curry.
What flavour, chef?
Chicken curry Balti.
Balti. I think it's Balti.
Yeah. Here we go. Specially selected Balti sauce from Aldi.
Aldi.
I'm just going to get the old chicken cooked because that's always the thing that's got to be done properly. Also, we've only got 2 lights left on our gas, so we're probably going to fill up with LPG tomorrow. I'm using a bit of paper to rest the spatula on. I didn't pour them very well, did I?
Were you filming that?
I was.
They went everywhere.
That wasn't very good, was it?
Oh dear.
If you're looking for gourmet cooking, I wouldn't watch this channel.
In a load of frozen peas, so we've got to bring it back up to temperature now, and then it's ready. Right, the rice is on, so we'll let that warm through for a couple of minutes and everything is good to go.
We've got the old iPhone up in the hecky, and that's providing Wi-Fi to the van.
You've got a drink. She's on the wine. I'm on the water. And our curry is ready. I'm not drinking here. Never know when you've got to drive off when you're wild camping, do you? So I'll go on the water. Quite happy with that. Okay, enjoy.
Dig in.
Who are we watching on YouTube tonight? I'll tell you what we watch. We watch Grape Soda Travel. Shall we? Stick them on.
New Zealand.
Hello travellers, and welcome back to another episode of our New Zealand adventures. In this video we explore the treetops of Hokitika.
Washing up is so much easier in this van. Now I just give everything pre-wash with a bit of kitchen paper with a little bit of water and washing up liquid, and then that all gets wiped out and put in the bin, and then you need the tiniest bit of water just to wash everything.
It's nice and hot as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
nice to have the
diesel
hot
heater
water.
is really powerful.
Yeah.
If you put it on, what's it, they call it long shower mode, don't you?
We put it on the 70 degrees, which is the long shower mode,
Yeah.
which gets it really hot, and then you don't have to run the tap very long before the hot water comes out,
Yeah.
and you only need a tiny amount.
Also, I think Truma recommend that you run it at 70 degrees every now and then, because it kills any bacteria that might be developing in the hot water system, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's good for it. We'll have to descale it at some point. I think you're supposed to descale them once a year. Haven't done that before, everybody.
No, we never did that with the Caravan one.
That's probably why it got all manky and packed up working then. Right, I better dry some of these dishes
Right.
up. You're running out of space.
I'm done.
Oh, all right then. That's you clocked off then. We were watching the Travel Beans the other day, and they were playing a game called Forbidden Island, and you can get it for the iPad, and we've been enjoying it, haven't we?
We have. We lost the first time we played,
Yeah.
which isn't surprising. And then since then we've won 2 games, haven't we?
games,
So,
yeah.
but only on novice level.
I suppose we better shut up actually, because this music is probably copyright.
Right, so I can move here, and then I can sandbag these 2 because I can sandbag diagonally. Waters rise.
We really enjoyed this game because it's cooperative and it can get quite tense at times.
And then I can move to you and give you the statues. Let's go.
I can't. Yeah, I can move that. Yeah.
There's a wrench on the ground here. I didn't notice last night, but I imagine he's been using it and forgotten it.
Okay, Bunny. Good night, eh?
And we parked in this tiny little car park here. We weren't disturbed at all last night once all the dog walkers had gone. And it's, what time is it now? It's 7:08. We've just got up and we're heading off to get some LPG first. Then we're going to find an Aldi car park to stop in to get washed and dressed properly and do some food shopping when they open at 8.
I absolutely love this time of the day.
Is it on one of these pumps?
Yeah. I saw it online,
Oh yeah, there it
but
is.
it looks like they've got any out of service. Sorry, out of service. What we need to do now, Bunny, is mark that LPG point as out of service to help other people.
We like to use the My LPG app.
So you go to report this station and it says station stops selling LPG temporarily.
If the stations were any good, they'd do this themselves. Thanks to the app though, we know where there's another one nearby. great. Morrison's have got some, so we're good to go.
Fucking fragrance. We've just done our first LPG fill up. We were down to 2 lights and it did flash red at one point, so we thought we were coming towards being empty, but it only took 6.5 litres, so
We don't know why.
we don't know why, but
It's now showing full.
it's now showing full.
Yeah,
so.
all the lights are green.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
we were getting a false reading earlier
Yeah,
on.
or maybe the monitor is just geared to safety and we weren't as empty as we thought.
Here we are
Entrance
again,
down there.
happy as can be.
Left
Ooh,
here.
look, Mumbai Boss. I don't know what that place is like.
Yeah, we won't be finding
A little
out.
bit early, isn't it?
It's not even
Mumbai
8
Boss.
o'clock in the morning yet.
Mumbai Boss, 8 o'clock in the morning. Be there or
Okay.
be square.
Pick your wash spots
Coming here.
away from everybody.
Oh, shall we? Should we go
Well,
super
yeah.
safe?
Well, we've got to have a wash.
Oh yeah, we've got to have a wash. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
Nobody has a clue what's going on in this van right now.
We just stopped off at Asda to fill up with fuel because we were down to under half a tank, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it was pay at the pump and they only let you put £99 on your card, and we got it up to £97 something,
Yeah, then it's full.
and then it was full.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves, leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise. All the sidewalks and the highways, they will turn into dust as Mother Nature covers over every street we pave. Can lead the way for somebody else to.
Okay.
Well, we finally got a place, but my choice proved not to be very good later on.
Oh, Sonic's not shut. It's a good system. Okay, Bunny. Down the hill. Plenty of long-termers here, aren't there? So where are you heading for here, Bunny?
Tilly's Cafe.
Tilly's Cafe.
Yeah. And get some breakfast.
Is it supposed to be good then? Have you checked the reviews?
Yes, it's good. The best ones in Castleton.
That's what we like to hear. It pays to get up early, doesn't it? Because this
Yeah.
morning we've got up, we've had a wash, we've got our gas, diesel, and we've
Food.
driven food, done our food shopping, and we've driven an hour to
Castleton.
Castleton. And what time is it now?
About 10:30.
10:30. I don't know, let's go and have a look. Nice comfy seats. Right, let's see what we want.
Yeah.
Tilly's full English, 2 rashers of back bacon, local pork sausage, free range fried egg, fresh tomato, mushrooms, breakfast potatoes, beans and a round of toast. £9.75.
Delicious. It's like it's nicely seasoned as well.
Yeah. Well, this is a top dollar sausage. Perfect. Well, that's quite a difference from when we walked in,
When
isn't
we
it?
arrived, I even thought the sun was shining a minute ago.
Yeah. Well, that's a long way up that castle, isn't it?
But all day.
Take our time.
Yeah.
God, I can't see how we could do anything else.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a blooming steep climb, isn't
it's
it?
not straight up though, is it?
Almost. Let's just check it's open before we make that climb. So what's the score?
It's open at the weekends only at this time of year, so it's Saturday today, so we're okay. 10 till 4.
Okay, let's start the climb, Bunny. Take our time, shall we? Zigzags up. Please keep to the footpath.
Don't go straight up there.
If they think I'm running up the bank, they've got another thing coming. Why did we do this after a big breakfast? Almost there. See you here, Bunny. Time for a sit down, I think.
Time for a photo.
Lead on, Macduff. Manage.
This gateway that we've just come through is only accessible on foot or by on horseback from the village, and the main entrance is through the keep behind you.
Oh, I see. Muddy here, isn't it? It's a heck of a drop. There's a load of midges here. They've all been tricked into coming out by this weather, haven't they?
You going down?
Looks very dark.
Are you going down?
Go down if you want. Have you got your torch ready?
I don't know. I want to. It's a bit slippery. I don't think I want to go down there.
I had a look and I decided to change my mind.
How far did you go down?
I only got
Don't slip.
as far as you. I know. Yeah, I don't fancy it myself.
I'll have a look at the bottom. See.
Okay, back to the van now for a nice chillaxing afternoon.
Yeah, I need some water.
And we'll see if we can spend the night where we are, shall we?
Locked.
Must be good fish and chips if they're all queuing up.
As I walk down here, all I can think of is fish and chips.
Now, I know you all thought I was going to get some fish and chips, but I just couldn't hack it.
Do you want ice cream?
I don't want an ice cream. You get one. I don't fancy one. Do you have me one?
Obviously after big breakfast.
I bet that can be a raging torrent at times.
I was just going to say, I bet sitting outside that house, I bet they're worried about flooding sometimes. They've got some sandbags.
Yeah.
By the time we got back to the car, so many people had double parked that we were in danger of the van being hit by passing traffic.
So we ended up on the end there, which was the absolute worst place we could have parked. We had people squeezing past us all the time.
Driving under the M1
Yeah.
confused us on the navigation app. The sun's coming out
Yeah.
and it's raining, so there'll be a rainbow.
It's very dark over there.
Just down here on the left, we're hoping there's going to be a lovely park up for this evening.
This is it, buddy.
They got space for us.
Hopefully we'll have a peaceful night here. We certainly intend to stay. Can't see any signs saying no overnight camping. Oop, wrong door, Ken. Time to get settled down, have a cup of tea and relax, I think. You alright, missus?
Yeah.
Whoa! Ho, ho! Please check the overhead cabins before opening, as items may have moved during flight. And that's what you call a bacon roll. Look at that deliciousness. We had a good night last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Slept really well. It's very quiet.
Yeah, lovely here. And hardly any dog walkers.
Yeah.
I think we're a bit too far out for dog walkers.
Yeah. Okay, time to leave this lovely park up.
Yeah, we've enjoyed this one.
Today we're heading to Hardwick Hall, which is a National Trust property, and we're going via Chesterfield. It's about 16 miles, about half an hour's drive.
Wow, Charlie.
This is Chesterfield, famous for its crooked church spire. It's bitterly cold today, isn't it?
Yeah,
The sun hasn't burnt off the clouds yet.
I'm still recovering from the horrendous diversion they had to get in here.
Yeah, we thought we were nearly here, and then they shot us up this tiny little narrow potholey lane up a steep hill.
Well, we've moved on now to a place called Hardwick Hall, which Carol has been wanting to come to for years. This was once the very grand home of a lady called Bess of Hardwick. Bess was a remarkable woman who rose from a fairly modest background to become one of the richest and most powerful women in England during the Tudor era, second only to Queen Elizabeth. Bess was known for her tireless ambition and business acumen. She married 4 times, each to a man far wealthier than the one before.
This portrait was painted in 1580, which was a full 10 years before she even started building this hall. This room contains over 400 boxes that contain all the documents from Bess's estates.
She was a very organised lady. Bess started with an income of £20 a year before her second marriage, and she ended her life with an annual income of over £10,000. That was huge back then, wasn't it? Now this is what you call a staircase. The house is known for its exquisite tapestries, and known as the Gideon tapestries, and they're from the 16th century and nearly 20 feet tall and over 230 feet long.
And then it's sitting on the turtle. I'm sure it is symbolic. Yeah.
The whole house is full of amazing pieces of furniture. Just imagine all the lovely dinners that have been served in here over the years. Back in the day it would have been very dark in here, so look how they're using these wall reflectors to amplify the candle light.
Imagine living here though.
Well, I'm sure it could be pretty comfortable. A
If it
nice
was
fire,
warm enough, yeah.
staff to do all the work.
Cosy, yeah.
And this is the room where Bess of Hardwick died, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
We just heard a guide explaining to someone that this is an original lantern from Bess of Hardwick's time. I think it's the only one remaining, all the others are copies. There's so much space, isn't there?
Love the wide and the very shallow steps as well.
You wouldn't have to worry if you're having a fridge delivered, would you?
No, or a bed.
Or a bed.
Get it up them steps.
Yeah.
There's a photo here of all the servants that used to work at Hardwick Hall. I bet they could tell some stories of what happened over the years. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. That concludes our shakedown trip. A very thorough trip indeed it was. Yes, we had problems with the diesel heater, but that's all been fixed.
If you enjoyed the videos, please give us a thumbs up, share us with your friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and the next series will be starting next Friday, 6 PM, and we're taking you to one of our favourite locations, the New Forest.
See you then.
See you soon.